In terms of the overall economy for the Federal Reserve, we've really lowered the threshold on what we expect and accept as good growth. And I think we are going to see, I think the right move is on consumer spending and consumer discretionary spending over the summer will be strong. Services spending was up today, partially on healthcare, also on vacations. Vacation bookings have been strong. That is good news out there, and consumers buying vehicles again in July is good news for the summer consumer spending numbers. But we've really got an economy that's running at lower horsepower than it was once did for the U.S. consumer. The bar has been lowered for the first rate increase. I still think we're going to move in September, although December is on the table. There will be that will not be a unanimous vote. There will be a hotly debated vote on September on whether they move them. I do think they will move them. I think the threshold's low. The bar is much higher, though, for the second and third rate hikes. And the debate next year is this economy hot enough or not?
As far as I'm concerned, those are not trades. Those stocks are both in 4- and 5-year ranges. They really don't move. They make some progress. They hit resistance. They fall back down to support. 1 month is good, 1 month is bad, but you're on a treadmill.
Toyota, which you used to like because of the currency angle. You still do?
I still do. I think right now the challenge that's in front of it and has been in front of it for the particular quarter at hand is what's going on with the Japanese yen. That's been troublesome. But I think overall, on a secular basis, this is a name trading around, I think, $132. I could see it easily going back to 140, 145. Good momentum.
I think there's some concern about whether they can actually grow off of that massive December that they had with the launch of the 6 and the 6 Plus. There's just this concern whether everyone is already upgraded to these larger phones and whether there's a new opportunity. So now we're in that kind of trough period before we get any early indications of how many phones that they're actually going to make and what type of new improvements they're going to have in the latest iteration of the product. If you look at when the stock really took its swoon, it was back in 2013 when there was some upgrade cycle issues in the United States and earnings declined. Now we have a massive earnings growth this year of 40%. It's clearly going to moderate next year. But for the stock not to perform, you really have to almost expect that they're not going to grow earnings. And if you believe, as we do, that they can grow earnings 8 to 10% in the next fiscal year, then the stock should be trading a lot higher.